Walking up to the derelict house, they passed through taller plants, while above, large swathes of ivy crawled across the brickwork. There was an air of desolation all around, from the boarded windows to the rotted woodwork. The front door was secured by 3 rusty bars, each one fitted with a formidable padlock. It's in the middle of this ordinary street, but it's like a house in the woods, he thought. Or a bus on a roundabout, abandoned and alone. Gunnar led him to the boarded downstairs window and pointed to a rotten corner that exposed dirty glass beyond. "Now you can look," Gunnar instructed, gesturing to Joe's torch. Joe flicked it on, almost blinding himself, and pressed it against the hole. Inside the room was a chamber of horrors. The carpet was gone, the floorboards bare and scattered with debris. The wind and rain had stripped the walls of paper and colour, and circular water stains made dark pools on the plaster ceiling. Along the window ledge beneath the shredded remains of once orange curtains, he noticed tiny animal tracks. Over by the fireplace, the entire wall was hung with hundreds of cocoons, each silky chrysalis twitching in the invading brightness. The whole place was infested. Had the owners died? And if so, why was it left derelict and not sold to someone else? These and other questions lingered in the cracks and corners, along with the dusty spiderwebs and encroaching ivy. When the people moved away, the night creatures had moved in, and perhaps, Joe shivered, other things. "It's just a deserted old wreck," Joe said, flicking off his torch. "What makes this place so special?" "This is the house that swallowed my sister." The way Gunnar said this sent chills down Joe's spine. Joe turned and saw the older boy's face. It was deadly serious. Swallowed? Joe didn't know what to say to that. "What do you want from me?" he thought. "Why would you even be interested in telling me this?" "But it's just a house," he said. "No, it ain't. It's haunted, and it's dangerous. She came here and went in, and she never came out. The house..." Gunnar searched for the right words. "Took her." "What? That's crazy." Instantly, Gunnar turned ugly. Bad move, Joe. Very bad move. "You piece of bullspit!" The older kid spat and shoved Joe hard. He fell back, tripping on hidden rubble. As he stumbled, Gunnar deftly reached out and dragged Joe's rucksack off his shoulder. Landing heavily, Joe watched as Gunnar pulled out his own torch. It looked much like Joe's, but when he flicked it on, it shone deep red. Hunting torch, thought Joe. Gunnar searched through Joe's bag. He didn't seem interested in the items he found there. He just pulled them out, took one look, and tossed them into the undergrowth. Everything the boy possessed and treasured was in that bag, and it never left his side. It was painful to see Gunnar casually discarding the things he held so precious. "You know what the pigs told me?" he said as he did this, "after they'd searched the place." Joe lay on the ground like it was thin ice, knowing this could all get out of control very quickly. "What?" he whispered. "Children go missing all the time." Gunnar looked down at Joe and smiled a sinister smile. And Joe knew exactly what that smile meant.